Hello and welcome to Present Times. My name's Ali, and what we're going to do today is have a look at a problem that was brought to me regarding the 2018 July edition of my ISO. And the problem is a certain person replied to me on one of my videos telling me that he had hassles installing Clementine. So what I'll do here is make a virtual box up for it. There you can actually watch me see how I set up my there we go, give that 4 gig of RAM. How I set up my virtual box for I do exactly the same for all the distros that I ever review or use. Okay, now I need to go into settings, go into system, give it 2 cores, display, bang that up a little bit, storage, empty. That's the ISO I need. It's the July 2017 ISO. Okay, well, no, I'm about to change that. Not that it's needed for what I need to do, but still. Okay, I'll click start. And what I'll do is I won't bother going through the live system. I'll just go to the install itself. That way it takes less time. Now of course I won't show you through the whole install. As made the video very long. And I know there's going to be a lot of updates because between the July and the August editions of my ISO, the whole of Trinity got updated, so the whole DE from 1404 to 1405. So I will be pausing the video while it downloads and installs that part of the install, and hopefully come back just before the last package or so is downloading. So you can see I'm not going to be cheating any, but I just want to see what the issue is here. Apparently he had some libraries that were too short. That was the error that he had. And so when he first reported it, I thought he was on the latest ISO, so I went ahead and installed Clementine. And it just worked. And so I thought, okay, maybe I've already downloaded the libs. So I did make I booted off the USB, as I do. And then, for some other reason, I did its updates. It was only 80 or so updates, it wasn't too long. Installed Clementine after the updates. It installed, ran perfectly. I thought, strange. Not quite sure what's up with this. But anyway, we had a little bit of a conversation. He says, no, it was at first he said 2007, and that made me confused. So why is he using a year-old ISO? And he says, no, my mistake, it was 18. I went, fine, I'll tell you what I'll do, because I didn't have the ISO on my hard drive, I'll download it from my site. Let me just get through this as well. And I'll load up video, VirtualBox, whatever, and I'll see what the issue is. And that is exactly what I'm doing. So the remove packages are just the NVIDIA drivers. I don't need them for this. So anyway, I will come back in a couple of seconds after this is installed, just to save you all being bored. Okay, welcome back. I thought I'd just start here where it's asking for the grub bootloader, where to install, etc. So I'm just going with the defaults on that. And once the bootloader is installed, which will just take a couple of seconds after it starts scanning everything to see if there's any foreign distros, etc. or even, dare I say, Windows. And we will proceed. There we go. Finish restart, and it should just restart. And see, it's on a 14.45 one, which was the LTS. The newer kernel is 6.5 for the LTS, and the latest kernel I can access, if I wish to, is the 4.18.8. Okay, so please press the enter once the CD is removed. It should automatically remove itself from, and it has. So we will boot. Of course, now I have to go through the post install script once you finally get there. It already knows that my keyboard is a UK keyboard because that's the first thing that came up. Now it should ask me for my country or my time zone, which it has. I'll just go leave it at Chicago. I'm not really interested in setting up time and all that business. Just want to get there as quick as I can. So I'm just going to use like English. Okay, just do a test for now. And let the desktop load for its first time. Now this might take a little time. You can see a little hard drive icon at the bottom, flashing away. And I'm just trying to decide whether to make this install virtual machine. Don't need that up. Close, I say. And she has. Yeah, I will. I install the guest editions. Okay, if I click OK, that just means that you can see virtual edition CD is mounted. Okay, first before I do that, close that because I only leave those up for the new users. And you can see I'm in a virtual box 1.2 apparently, and you can see the rest of the stuff there. Go 4 gig. I'm using memory 278 megabytes out of the 3 gig. So I'm running quite light at the moment. Anyway, I need to issue to root, and I need to rm exit. Oops. You want the shift key, not the control key. x11 xorg.conf. I want to remove that before testing the single. I want to go to CD media and Fairbox, and I want to run startup run and let the video and let the guest editions install. I'll be back as soon as these have installed. Okay, I'm back and the guest editions have installed, and I just want to reboot it. So reboot the machine. I'm actually going to do this twice because I know for a fact GDM doesn't like it when you first install the guest editions. As you can see, it's come up with no username there, but if I just click on there and type in a password, which doesn't come up, I just let it load up. There we go, I've loaded up. Alright, so I should be able to go full screen now. There we go, let me grab the side there. Yep, it says screen's been added, new changed or whatever. Just give it a chance to catch up. There's no glitch for you. There we go. Had me worried for a sec there. Why it's going? Okay, being as that's working, I will just switch to a full screen. There we go. Okay, now what we need to do now is run Synaptic. Oops, I was putting in the wrong password there. We'll authenticate that. That's the normal window that shows up. And we'll reload. I don't have the fastest download speeds on other machines, that's just flying across, but on mine, no, not so much. Okay, we've reloaded, we'll mark all the upgrades, and these are all the programs that we're upgrading today. As you can see, there's a lot of TD loops and screensaver and everything else. Anyway, I want to mark them. I will click apply, and it's going to remove some as well. libupmp for whatever reason, and it's going to install. Upgrade those and install these because it needs these. Anyway, click apply, and there's 407. So I'm not going to bore you to death with this because it may take a while, about 28 minutes, and that's a lot of video. So let me resize the screen here. There we go. Yay. And I'll be back in a minute once that's done. I've only got one screen that's set up at the moment, you see, so I have to do everything after one screen. I can't put everything on a separate screen, which is why I'm doing it this way. So I'll be back once these are downloaded in roughly 20-25 minutes. I'll be back when it's down to say a couple of packages to go, and we'll see what happens. Okay, back in a mo. Come back. And welcome back. It's just a few more packages to go. Mainly the Trinity ones, I think. It has another 13 seconds or so for the other 20 or so packages that needs to be downloaded. Or less than 20 now. Cool. There we go, it's called start installing. After this I will need to reboot because I'll be on the old TDE version until it swaps over. So I will be rebooting. Did I say reinstall before? I probably did. But I has reinstalled the TDE, and so I will need to reboot for that. So I'm on a level playing field. Normally you wouldn't have to reboot, but I'm actually replacing a whole version, and it's telling me I'm running low on disk space. Well, that sounds about right. 4% free. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Let's cancel that. Actually, I'll find out how much space I do actually have. And I've got a neat little utility called DFC, which is DF with colour. And it is. And it's showing that I have 5.4 gig there, 8.3 gig there, 10.4 gig there. So it's still showing quite a bit. I'm not quite sure which partition actually I'm running into here, but I do believe it's the home one, and not the SSD or the musical, and that's just a spinning rust. I do believe that's where it's installed to. I can soon find out. Present, oops, CD. I'm already in present. Why am I going back to my? Let's see. Yep. Oops. Yep, there's the Trinity Distro there. So I've got 11 gigabytes. I don't think I'll be using 11 gigabytes. To do the update, so yep, very cautiously TDE. It's going to be help. You're getting low on memory. No, I'm not. not getting low memory at all. I'm still only using 4 gig of my 8 gig. But hard disk space, however, I'm getting a bit low on. I tried to cover up my mistake there. I know. So anyway, a few more items to install. At least it didn't take the 20 minutes it took to download them, which I'm quite happy about. Of course, the themes for downloading. Thunderbird, now version 60. Plasma wallpapers. That's just extra wallpapers. Cuneiform Extra and Firefox 62. Go on, Firefox, my old friend, get down there. Nobody's icon themes. I did install a lot. Okay. Just wait for that to sort itself out. And you'll probably hear my fan kicking off now. My laptop's getting a bit warm. So I'll just let that work through until the apply change disappears. As you can see, the hard drive is still working there. It's a little red dot. Tells you that it's actually reading and writing. And the update is finished. Okay, we'll close Synaptic. And I will bring up a console, although it could be the new version of the console. Oh, hold on. I see the menus are still being updated. I am being a bit presumptuous, as you can see. Okay, now we'll reboot from here, because the reason why I'm doing this way, rebooting then rather than going to the menu here, I assume it would work actually. Oh yeah, it would. I will just reboot start from here. It will not make any difference. So we'll restart the computer. And what I'll do is I'll make the screen full screen. Go. Okay, we'll choose the top one. It's booting the system. And as you can see, I've got the username back. Bless it. I don't know why it does that after the first one, I guess, suggestions, but yes. I'd forgotten my password for a sec there. My mind went blank, as it sometimes does. Okay. We'll let it sort itself out there. Okay, we are back and running, and you've probably seen it change my theme as well. Okay, that's fine. I'll reject that. That's just a guest edition CD, don't need that there. Okay, we're back in business. And we need Synaptic again, and it wants my root password, which at the moment is that. And it was Clementine, that was the problem package, so Clementine. We'll search. And there we go. We'll just search Clementine for installation. It wants to bring in to be upgraded Qt bus and Qt4, mainly Qt4 stuff. Okay, I will click apply and 17 to download. It shouldn't take too long. As you can see, most of the libraries and so on are pretty small. Clementine being the biggest one there at 4,100 kilobytes. There we go. Preparing to install. Okay. Wait for the menus to update and so on. And you can always tell that because it seems to throw a couple of apps out and then bring them back. Okay, we'll go to menu and Clementine. And let's see if she loads. Hard disk is working. Yep. I can't see any problem with that. Okay, let's try something then. But to do this I need to exit full screen just for a moment. I need to go to the input here. Not input at all, it's devices. And I want to drag and drop from host to guest or guest to host. From host to guest, that's silly. So let's minimize that, and I'm hoping that I can, let me shrink that a bit. Just move a file over, a music file. Stations SDR, no, there's nothing on there. Okay, I'm going to have to go to my music folder. And something small, what can we do here? Most of these are the big 12 inches and so on, you see. Hey, let's have some nice and soft. Oh, what's up, bro? Yeah, let's get it on. Let's see if that's copied over. I bet you it hasn't, because, you know, it just wants to play funny. I wonder if I could actually drag and drop that. No, it's not going to let me. Drats. Okay, but it did open up, so I'm not quite sure. Oh, we have internet radio. What do I think of that? Classicradio.com. You're not turned into digitally imported. Okay, cancel that then. Are there any here that I can use? We have Spotify, Minecraft. Oh, Icecast. There we go. What did I think of Icecast? Oh, there we go. And oh, this will do. Let's see. Oh, that radio station, particular radio station, is broadcasting, and it is. Although you can't hear it for whatever reason, but it is playing. I think I have not got the sound set up properly, but that's okay. I don't mind that. That one's on me. But it is playing. I'm just wondering if it is in my volume control. Because if I remember rightly, actually, I did have to mute a sound. Oh yeah, there we go. There's the problem. Don't know if you can hear that at all. Okay, before I hit a copyright strike, I think I'll stop that. But as you can see, Clementine's working fine. I'm not quite sure, and I cannot replicate what happened to the chap, which is a shame. Anyway, before I go, I'd like to thank my one and only Patreon at the moment, and that will be DistroTube. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you, Derek, for your contribution. It is very much appreciated indeed, sir. Very, very appreciated. And to all the others who supported me in other ways through nice comments and, you know, giving their side of things, thank you very much as well. You're all great. And hope to see you all soon. And have a lovely day. Good night and God bless.